It is me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. It is September 16th, 2025, Tuesday at 4:55 in the morning. Oh my goodness, I better hurry up because I have to leave in about 25 minutes. So not much to say. I guess this is good, not much to say. I don't know how long I slept, but I feel a little bit more refreshed. But yeah, I tried to keep the CPAP thing on my face, even though I don't like it. But maybe I got more oxygen. Maybe that's why I feel refreshed. So today's another day. I'm just going to take care of myself and draw my boundaries. And this is in reference to work because I do not want to do that other thing. I thought about it long and hard. I'm like, you know what? If you add this other stressor to me, which is presenting at this complex summit in January, I am going to go crazy. If I don't feel prepared and I don't feel like I want to do it because of these valid reasons, why am I being forced to do it? Because when I asked for the funds for this particular thing, it was not contingent upon me presenting at this complex. That was after it was approved. So I am still plan to use that money. I still plan to use the money how it was intended, which was to buy the Lego first products so I could do it with my class. But it was not contingent upon me doing the complex thing. And these people are trying to, what they call it, voluntold, but I'm not going to be voluntold. I'm going to say again and again, no. And if I do have to do it, I'm just going to stand there and do nothing. Because I warned you, with my personal experiences happening right now and my regular job, which I am showing up, being professional, doing my job, adding this thing is not a part of my job. I'm sorry, it's not. And if they force me to do it, then I don't know. They better not force me to do it because I'm in my era of no. But yeah, I am not going to be forced into doing something I don't want to do. I thought my students would be ready to present something, but they won't be ready to present. We haven't even started. And then they want me to do it. They want to have, talk about the process. The talk about will probably take 5 minutes. How am I supposed to do 45 minutes of this process when they haven't even done anything? And you think, oh yeah, you have time. It's January. No, I don't. Because this is an addition to what I normally do. So how am I supposed to do something that is presentable to other teachers and educators if it's something in addition to what I have to do of my normal work? So that means you need to make time, right? And I thought we could do it because, I was told, it was such a small class size all the time that they really, move their students, academically. Well, I have my class, and like I told you in the past, but there were 11 outstanding students in that grade level. Do you know how much I got out of that 11? When they split up all the classes? Guess. Here, I'll show you. 0. I got 0 outstanding students. And there's 6 classes. You couldn't just have given me 1? Nope, got 0. So that's just a measure, a gauge now. I'm not judging their character, my students' characters, because they are lovely. And they're I wouldn't trade them. But I'm just telling you how fair it is. Couldn't even get 1 outstanding student when supposedly they spread them out amongst the grade level teachers. I got 0. So you can already tell what the academic level is in my class already. If I got 0, then I didn't get the thing. I got the. So I thought I would be getting at least maybe 2 or 3 that I could kind of, and then if they had that 2 or 3, I could kind of, and then I can show up with something, in January. But after dealing with them for a month and a half, it ain't happening, because I probably won't start them on the robotics part, which is just like learning how to code the machine and do different things unrelated to the actual thing, the project. It's just so they understand what the robotic part is until next quarter, because it's new to me too, because when I was still there 5 years ago, they were doing We Do. Now they're on Spike, and I never did Spike, so I still have to learn that. And I still need to develop the theme and how we're going to do the project. But, it doesn't have to be finished. It's all about the process. It's like, there's no process. The process will take 5 minutes to tell them the process. And then guilt tripping me on saying, we spent this much money on you and blah, 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 blah. Hello. You spent the money on the children, because I still plan to do it, but I'm just not I just don't want to present and look like a fool at this complex summit. So no, I'm going to look like a fool. And I'm not going to set myself up for that. And I'm not going to run myself down for that, just this one day. Just for 45 minutes. No way. I have to take care of myself, my health, my mental health too. And with all the shigamaju that's happening in my life now, you think I have time? Oh, anyway. Okay, so anyway, I didn't think I was going to talk about that, but I guess I have remnants. So that's what I'm also dealing with. Besides personal house issues, I have professional issues. And I already sent the email saying, no, I cannot do it and the reasons why. Then I sent another email yesterday saying why. And if they send me another one, I'm just going to keep saying no. And then if I have to, I will tell them that this is triggering my anxiety and it's not helping my mental health. So they need to stop. And yes, I will go there because it's the honest truth. It is triggering my anxiety. And I'm getting stressed out. So anyway, I am getting my period. So I understand why my weight fluctuated. I'm a 206.0 as of this morning. And I understand why, because I also ate what I ate. And 206 is where it's going to stop, and it's going to move down. But I knew something was happening because I was wanting to eat more, and that's because I got my period. And this is what the effects of being on HRT, the estrogen and the progesterone. Yeah. So that's what it is. And then tomorrow is my exchange day for the patch. Anyway, so that's what I just wanted to say. I gotta leave pretty soon in about 20 minutes. But yeah. Boy. I can't whatever's. So I hope you have a better day. I will see you later on Classroom Chronicles. If not, definitely the gym accountability check-in. Today is my long leg day and 45 minutes on the elliptical. So I hope you have a better day than I will. Bye, bunnies. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. I am on my way to the gym. It is 2:21 in the afternoon. It's 90 degrees in the car. I had to go back to my classroom because I forgot my phone, and the phone is very important, so I have to go back and get it. So I'm a little late, but here I go. So today is legs, a long day, and cardio on the elliptical for 45 minutes. So I'll see you later, bunnies. Bye. Hi, bunnies. I'm done with my workout. I finished my leg day, and I'm finished my cardio on the elliptical for 45 minutes. My knees feel a little shaky. I feel a little shaky. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm leaving the parking lot. Well, I'm not leaving the parking lot. I'm getting out of my stall right now. On my way to leaving the parking lot. Things were okay at work. And this is my gym accountability check-in, check-out. It is more crowded than normal, so people are trying to get their fit on, which is a good thing, but I need to be really on it as far as getting out of school on time. Thank you. Because parking is a commodity. Is that the right word? Yeah, parking is a commodity. So I shall say goodbye, bunnies, because I want to run my AC because I'm so hot. It's even 84 degrees in this car, but it's still hot compared to when I say it's 90 or 93. So I'll see you later, bunnies. Bye. Hello, bunnies. It's Christy. It is time for my evening reflection. It is 6:23 in the evening, and I am here to wrap up my day. And the title of my daily vlog, I named it Stress, the Killer of Gains, which is totally true. But I thought I'd kind of touch upon that theme because, yes, stress can really put a wrench into your plans of whatever you do, whether it's weight loss or just your daily life or some kind of goal that you're reaching for. Stress will come in and yank the rug right under you, or the carpet, or whatever is under you. So I don't know the magic way to get out of it. I just put one foot in front of the other and just keep calm and move on. Like what is that poster used to say, 7 years ago? Keep calm and whatever. That was the thing back then. Maybe 7-8 years ago. I don't know. But you know what I mean. So I guess all you can do is just keep going and don't give up and try your best to do your best and just move past it, because eventually you will get past it. Now, if you are stagnant in it, then that's something else, and you need to get proper help. Yeah, you do. But if you can just think of it as a phase and just process what's happening to you and just kind of lay low, like I'm trying to, and just keep doing what I'm doing, keep doing it to the best of your ability, and because it's better than just not doing anything, and then eventually it will pass. So that is what I'm trying to do. So yes, stress is the killer of gains, no matter what kind of goal. I'm not talking about just lifting weights or losing weight, or it's anything. Stress is something that is there. People talk about it, but I don't think we even know how to deal with it, because even I don't know how to deal with it, and I'm still trying to learn how to deal with it. I've gotten better at it though, so that's a thing. Today was okay. Students were fine. Students were good, as always. Got a lot done. We're just moving on. I know right now they are still having trouble with rounding to the nearest 10 place and the hundreds place, but I just moved on to let's just do geometry and learn those attributes of shapes, because we got 3 more weeks of school left, and we got to do something besides single digit addition and subtraction and rounding a number to the nearest tens and hundreds place. We got to do something else so we can put it on that report card, because that's not what we just been doing. And then going through the story elements and blah 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 blah. So we are trying to do something, but man, they just are little minor birds. I'm just trying to ding my chime. Ding ding. You need to be quiet. We can't learn if we're talking. We haven't learned that skill yet. So that's what's happening. Tomorrow's rubbish day, so I tried to get all my rubbish all collected so we can put it out tomorrow. Haven't rolled out the can yet. Tomorrow's rest day. Yay, rest day. You know, since today at the gym, I call it my long leg day, because it's really a lot of accessory. I think that's what they call it. Accessory exercises. So like compound exercises would be like squats, and where you use more than one muscle. In a way, today it's more targeted. Like I have hip thrusts, and then I do hip abductors, and then I do cable step ups, cable pull throughs, dumbbell RDLs. I think that's it. Yeah. So, and cable kickbacks. Yeah, so I have 7. I do 7 of those, and it's long, but it's all to build my legs and my lower half, especially my butt. Yeah. And so I did last on the elliptical for 45 minutes, but then after, my leg just felt like jello. But then I'm like, just push through it, because tomorrow's rest day. And I'm really trying to honor Wednesday as a rest day, because that is the long day that I get off work. And going to the gym now, parking, like I said, in my gym accountability check-in. It's like, I mean, I get people is just getting their fitness on, because you still have like maybe 10 parking spaces that would be available when I get there. But now you're lucky if you get 2 or 3. And then this is not, I don't go when people typically get off work. So this is way before that. So I don't know, but I get a parking space, so that's a good thing. So I have to really be conscientious of when I leave. That's why when I left my phone in the classroom, I was like, that's another 5 minutes, that I'm losing. So, but I got a parking space. Not in my usual place, but at least I got a parking space. I didn't have to go park in the other parking lot. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm just trying to finish my last water, because I wasn't able to finish that, what I normally finish. I already took my evening pills, which is my multivitamin and my progesterone. And right now, Charlie, who left because he wanted to, now he wants back in, so he's scratching at the door. So yeah, tomorrow is another day. That's a plane going by. They fly pretty low over here. Yeah, and thankfully everybody is safe. Everyone is healthy. I'm healthy. A little stressed, but I'm still healthy. I still can breathe. And I'm trying to look for an alternative for the CPAP. So you know how in the Instagram things pop up. So there's like this mouthpiece thing, but that I was interested in looking at, but they want to see my sleep study results, but I don't know where it is on my computer. I gotta go find that. Which reminds me, I'm going to do my blood pressure. So I'm going to get the cuffs while I remember. So this is my blood pressure cuff. So I'm going to have it here. I'm going to remember to do it. My drop foot still is the same, but at least I feel a little bit more stable. But it's not anyway. It's maybe 70%, but still not the best. Next month is the athlete seminar at my gym, and then I get to meet some Olympians and some Arnold Pro winners, and learn some things. And then I have I paid for a group posing session, so I hope I don't fall on my butt, because I have time, so I really gotta step up my high heel practice game. And I try to practice at school in my shoes, just walking and then doing my posing, because I gotta remember the feet work, because I get mixed up sometimes, like what foot I put where, and I think of it just like a hula, but sometimes my mind is so scatterbrained that I'm like not thinking of it as a hula, like a dance, but I should. So that's how I remember it. So I'm just trying to get the footwork. And then after I get the footwork, then I get into my body positioning. Yeah. And I got to work on my vacuums. So, yeah. So I will end this right now so I can put my video together and upload it. And then, yeah. Trying to wind down. Hopefully I'll be asleep in about an hour and a half. And then I'll have a good night's sleep. I want that CPAP machine so I can get oxygen. I really wasn't going to go to the gym. It was about 1 o'clock. And I was just tired. And I'm I was nodding off and going, maybe I should just go home and sleep. But I'm like, you know what? Just go to the gym and see where you're at. Because I also got my period. I knew I would, but I really got it. So I thought maybe I would have problems. Yeah, but I didn't. But we'll see tomorrow, because, it's only the first day. So I shall say goodbye, bunnies. I hope you had a good day. I had a good day too. I really did. I didn't get no email yet about me turning down speaking at that complex thing because I don't want to, and I'm going to continue to say no. And if they get really pushy, I'm going to tell them, I stated in other previous emails my reasons, and right now you are triggering my anxiety and it's not helping. I'm barely holding it on to do a good job in my regular job. Now you want to add this task on. Plus I have personal issues. Not me, but personal issues around that, I'm empathetic, so I can absorb all this crap. So that's where the stress comes from. But, coupled with that and all that, I'm not in a state of mind to do what they're asking me to do. And I'm not going to slap something together just for the sake of 45 minutes on one day. Because that is not going to help any. I'm still going to teach the kids how I'm going to teach, but I need to do it on my own timetable, because I'm not going to push them either just for this thing. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to push them. And then I get frustrated, they're going to get frustrated, and learning is not fun. And then they try to guilt trip me with, we spent all this money on this. It's like, no, I proposed something, it got approved, and this complex thing was an afterthought, and it wasn't for me. I came up with this project for the children, for the students. So don't guilt trip me about you spending all this money for my project. No, I came up with this project for the students. So you spent money on the students, not on me. And it was not contingent on me speaking at this stupid complex thing. And if anyone hears it, probably they won't, but I want to get it out now. Gotta draw your boundary to protect yourself. Say no. That's what I'm saying. Say no. There's other things that I've done for that school without any kind of monetary compensation. Do I get any kind of accolades? No. Did I do it for any accolades? No. But I did it because I wanted to do something with the students. I thought would be very very fun, and later on they might use that skill, like when they did May Day with the Poi Balls, when they did hip-hop dances for 9 years for the talent show. Yeah, I did that. No dance experience, but I slapped something together and I threw them up there on the thing, and every year it was very anticipated by the school that my little third graders would like bust a move and do their little thing on stage for the talent show for 9 years. And then I stopped because the students are different now. And the music is different now. Oh God, you know how hard it is to find a song that has a good beat. The lyrics are not rated R. There's a certain, I found when you have to teach kids a certain thing who have no dance experience, they need a certain kind of beat. You cannot be doing all this kind of slow, fast, and because it don't work, or they gonna look like a mess, or they're just gonna be looking like they're doing sign language. Because, yeah, anyway, but made it work. But now the music is just that was another reason why I stopped. And then we don't have talent show anyway because of COVID. And then I never kind of picked up after anyway. But I did what I did. I do what I do when I can. I slip in, let's perform here. And I teach those kids and then throw them up there. Like when we did the principal's goodbye because he got a good job. He was asked to do another job for the department. In 2 weeks, threw something together and put them up there because they wanted to do something too. And that was our farewell gift to our former principal. Yeah, I do things, but this just particular one, it just didn't pan out like how I thought. I thought my students would be able to do it. But they're not even close. And they won't be ready when this thing, I know already. I know how their work habits are. I know the amount of input that is needed and output that is also needed. And it just ain't going to happen. And besides too, like Q2 goes by really quick because there's also parent-teacher conferences. And they get off early for 2 weeks just so we can accommodate the parent-teacher conferences. And then after the parent-teacher conferences, that thing goes by quick because then you have your Thanksgiving and then pretty soon is your winter break. And it's over. See, I know. I've been doing this how long already? I'm not pushing them just so we can look good because we're not going to look good. It's going to be a chore. And that is what I'm trying also to protect. So anyway, I kind of went off. But I shall see you tomorrow. Have a good day. And remember, if I can do hard things, you can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. Bye.